It's the 22nd of February. It's Monday, 3:42 p.m. right now. John, obviously, thanks for tuning in. I just had my last appointment with my therapist, and it was kind of, to be honest, not one of the better appointments. Like, it was pretty annoying, actually. She was fighting me hard on a lot of things. I would say my opinion on something, and to be honest, we got into more quirkier side of me. Like, when I say quirky, like things that I know when I tell most people, see, this is why it's so hard for me to fuck with people. You know what I'm saying? Cause like you can't be real with people. They don't want the truth. As soon as you tell them how they really feel, you know, you're racist, you're sexist, you're this, you're that. Okay, so if I have a certain view that doesn't agree with your views, you know what I'm saying? Who's the one doing the name calling? Hell, I'm not calling you any names. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to shame you and make your ass feel bad. You like what you like. That's fine. Why can't we just have a simple conversation? Why? Now, she was finding me real hard, quirkier side of me, where I say, okay, something simple. I was saying my views on how sometimes I get mad, how people feel like they always have to say hello or smile or, you know, like as soon as you walk into the room, every time you walk into the room, even though they know it's you. Like, I know I'm me, I know you're you, and I know you see me, and I know that I see you. I'm saying, like, we know that. We both have full establishment that we're in this room. We don't have to say hello to each other. We don't have to. See what I'm saying? We don't have to. Even, like, some buddies of mine, I know I don't always feel like saying hey to them, like, let's give a head nod or something like that. And that's not being cold or distant, but my therapist was like, yeah, it is, because you're implying basically da, da, da. And basically she was comparing it to like this kind of snooty, like, she said it condescending, like it's kind of like proving that I have a certain attitude, that basically I'm superior or above, just by even having that attitude. And I don't know, she was fighting me really hard. And it's not like we could say our differences and just let it be. No, she was getting all emotional, and she was like, well, why not? Why don't you feel like that? It blows my mind. How can you not feel like that? And I was like, in my head, I'm like, okay, calm down now. Calm down. There's no need for that. I'm not trying to get your feelings hurt. This isn't about feeling right now. This isn't about feelings. You asked me what I thought of something. Now, granted, that somewhat has to do with feelings. A little bit when you get down to the nitty gritty of it. But I mean, she was like, well, that's a generalization that you make when you act like this. And she was getting really, she was getting like, she was pretty bad today. I don't know. I just told myself, okay, maybe like she's like, on her period or something. And I know, like, women, like chicks, they like to be like, oh, that's offensive. No, it's really not. Hell, I don't know what's going on with you. All I know is that she was really out of whack today for some reason. In fact, the session was supposed to last, actually still be in the session now. But she ditched a little bit, probably because she was getting so upset. Like, she was like, I can't believe this. Who is this person? I don't know. She said she had to go somewhere else. And not to say I don't believe her. I believe her. You do what you do. Your business is your business. If you say it's this, okay, fine. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know what you have to do. And I can't make any... I'm not going to try to imagine what's reality, because I don't know. You see, that's your life. I don't know your reality. So, I'm just saying, I bet she didn't mind ditching early. She said I had to leave 20 minutes earlier. I was like, okay, and we stood up, and I gave her a handshake. I'm like, thanks. She was like, can I have a hug? I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, sure. We can hug. I'm not gonna bite you. I'm saying, sure. But again, unless she had said something, I wouldn't have hugged her. My next thing was just a handshake, firm, solid handshake of like, this is a firm, solid thing. Thank you. I appreciate you. We stand firm, firmly. We're good. That's how it was with me. If she hadn't addressed me with the hug, I mean, you see what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't have known. But see, am I an asshole because I don't offer you a hug? You see what I'm saying? It's just, fuck. This is why I find it hard to talk to people sometimes, because, God, I'm such an asshole if I don't want this, or if I want this. And then I'm mean. I'm a meanie if I say this, if I don't say anything at all. You know what I'm saying? I just, come on. What do you want from me? What more do I have to do? I'm sorry. It is what it is. I just, come on. I can't do anything about it. Fuck, it just is. It is just me. And if you want to get all pissy and get your feelings hurt because of shit, you know what I'm saying? Well, fine. Get on my face. I'm not here to please you. If you ask me how I feel about something, that's just it. I told you. So what are you? What? That doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? And people, not just within those few moments of her, but other people do that too. And I get it. People are people. People are diverse and everything like that. So yes, in that sense, I accept it. People can do whatever the hell they want to do, including when they're around me. I'm not God. I'm not going to try to manipulate them and everything like that. No, I own that. I completely own up to that. I understand that. Fine. I'm fine with being as I am, and I'm fine with you being as you are. When it does not involve me or hurt me and or my family or anyone that I care about in any way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm fine. I am capable of being fine as I am. Why can't you? See what I'm saying? Like, you need to get your shit together. Because when people try to make it seem like there's such a chaotic situation, like all that mess in there, like, come on now. You loosen the lid a bit. Loosen the lid a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just come on, loosen the cap on yourself because you're screwed on a little bit too tight. Loosen up. I'm not saying this to hurt your feelings. I'm literally answering your question. How do you feel about this? I tell you what I feel about it. Then you wanna what? That's wrong. I'm not saying specifically just her or whatever. There are a few moments where she was like that, and I was like, I was like maybe I should just not say anything at all because either way she's taking this like the ultimate extreme situation I never would have thought of. And again, that's her. If you do that, hey, that's you. Hey, you take what you take from me, and I keep what I know about myself. I keep how I am. That's just it. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna take in your input, like your opinions into consideration. I do every time I talk to people. Every single time, I always do. I'm gonna consider it. But if I am how I am at the end of the day, you see what I'm saying? And people want to call me bitter, like I'm a grumpy old man. I don't see how it's wrong. Certain things, I just don't. Anyway, the last meeting with her was a little flip side, but I still shook her hand at the end. I was like, yay, I appreciate you. You've been the best. She's like, oh, that warms my heart. And again, getting all mushy. And, suddenly it went from, this is chaotic to, you're so appreciative and you're so warm and gooey now. I don't understand. Maybe she probably was on a period. I don't know. I know when mine comes on, I'm out of whack too. Again, I don't feel that's offensive to say. It is what it is. If you're in a bad mood, just say so, or I'll catch on eventually that you are, and I won't mess with you. You know what I'm saying? But to try to make me feel like an asshole, or try to make me feel like something's wrong with me, come on now, I'm not into that. Obviously, I think the way I think. So what the hell? It doesn't make sense for you to try to say that, give your opinion. Well, you're mean. Well, you're bitter. Okay? All you did was just say words. See what I'm saying? Like that. I'm still me. And I'll take it into consideration. I will. But if I know I am how I am at the end of the day, you see, that doesn't make much sense. That doesn't, you know what I'm saying? You can say all the words you want to, but it's not like that's going to penetrate me. And I'm going to just change. And no, I'm me. You understand? Anyway, the last one was a little bit out of whack, but, I still shook her hand. And, about the hugging thing, again, like I said, because I didn't hug her first, like initially, I went for the handshake, just firm, solid, hey, we're good. Again, just acknowledging you and thanking you for all you've done. As I was saying, hey, I appreciate you and da-da-da, If I had went for the hug first, it's the same thing of acknowledgement, basically. I didn't want to get all that touchy-touchy. Again, that's just me. But of course I hugged her because I didn't mind overall. And plus, she really wanted it, so why the hell not? You see what I'm saying? Anyway, the last one was a little bit weird, but now there's just the Duke thing. I'll admit, it bothers me a little bit that people just can't be on my level. It bothers me. The simplest thing that I do is taken to be such like an asshole move, and I just don't get it. Like, why are you taking it to that much of the extreme? It's not a big deal. You see what I'm saying? Like, Why? There are like a bunch of seats in the room. Me and this person come into an empty room. There are all these different seats. They sit where they sit, maybe at one end of the room. I sit where I sit. Happens to be like in the middle, or on the opposite side of the room, maybe even way ahead in front of them, or way behind them. It doesn't matter. Either way, I don't sit directly next to them, side by side. You see what I'm saying? And because I don't do that, they always have like this taste in their mouth about me. And like, oh, he doesn't like me. He's such an ass. He's a jerk. Why did he blow me off like that? Fuck, I'm not blowing you off. I just sat down. You see what I'm saying? But it's just little things like that. Again, because I don't look at you, because I didn't look at you the way you wanted me to, because I don't say something how you wanted me to say, because I don't say anything at all. You see what I'm saying? Like, what? It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, man. And here I am. I'm still bitching about it because it's just fuck. It throws me off. I don't understand how I'm such an asshole for the tiny nitty gritty things. And people blow it out of proportion. Oh, well, this means this. No, it doesn't. I simply sat down. I simply walked into the room, and yeah, I didn't say hello to you. Fucking big deal. Fuck. It is not a big deal. What? If I go somewhere to do something, get in and out. I go in there to do what I have to do, and I walk out. I do not have to say, hello, how are you doing? Hey, man, how's it going? No, come on. Especially if I don't see you as anyone of importance to me. I've never seen you in my life. Why the hell am I going to do that? You see what I'm saying? But if you're my bud, if you're my buddy, if you're, whatever, friend, yeah, I'm going to say hey to you or whatever. I'm going to say something to you. Maybe not. Maybe it's a day where I just don't really feel like saying anything. That doesn't mean anything's wrong with me either. Like, people try to come, what's wrong? Nothing's wrong. Get the hell off me. Nothing's wrong. I'm just chilling. I'm just staring into space or whatever I'm doing. Now that whole get the hell off me, no, I don't say that to them. And I think that sometimes from time to time, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, why does there always have to be something wrong? Just because I'm not saying anything, you know what I'm saying? Anyway. I get it. Communication's kind of big and everything, like with our species, humans. I get it. It's one of the ways we survive, communication. But damn, I do not have to say hello. I don't have to say bless you to everyone who sneezes. That's another thing that I think is pointless. And again, these are like more like my little quirks. But anyway, it's shit again, because people don't want the fucking truth. Things just people don't want to just accept and move on. You know what I'm saying? They just have to keep picking at it. And there, it was horrible. We couldn't have a decent conversation. I had to either be quiet or just let her talk. Because if she didn't get it the way she wanted, you see what I'm saying? Then everything was thrown off. Then, everything was falling apart. And I had to try to calm her down and say, no, it's okay. It's fine. Yeah, I get it. I get what you're saying. I get that view. Just again, I'm trying to be open. Just I understand that view. I definitely do. I understand where you're coming from. I see things, like 3-4 different ways. If you give me just one topic, so I see where you're coming from. But all I'm saying is that this, and this, and I go on to say how I feel, what I simply think. And she's, well, no, you can't do that because this. And I'm like in my head, I'm like, who are you to say that this is wrong? Hell, come on now. Damn, I'm not saying that you're wrong, but you can say that with me? Fuck, I don't want to talk to you at all, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Especially after here's my generosity. I'm being generous to you, and I'm saying, yes, I acknowledge your point, and I accept it. You know what I'm saying? I see your point, I hear it, and I understand that. I'm taking it on, I'm digesting it, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to call it. I get it. I was only saying, however, like, if they commented on something I said, I'll say, I only said this because ... I feel like this. Plain and simple. Period. That's it. And you can do the same. We can do the same. You say this and I say that. That's it. We can go on coexisting. Having our lives. Come on now. It doesn't have to be this. What? This is what? Come on now. Can you be mature? Because if you can't, I can't have a conversation with you. And too many people get their feelings hurt over a bunch of stupid shit. Anyway. Yeah, and dang, yo. Because I looked at you the wrong way. In reality, I wasn't even looking at you. I was looking at something else. You know what I'm saying? Or I happened to accidentally make eye contact with you in the process of turning my head to look at something else. You see what I'm saying? It's just, fuck, there's so many quirky things about, like, people and why people annoy the hell out of me sometimes. Because you have to, I find like I have to try to submit myself to try to please everyone all the time. You know what I'm saying? See all these baby, sweet words. Can you do this for me? No, no, just, can you hand me that? Or hand me that? Will you? Something like that. Can I have that? Or, just, I have to try to submit myself so much and try to do what everyone else wants me to do because it makes them feel better. And I know, here's the golden ticket where someone says, well, wouldn't you want that? Wouldn't you want someone to do that for you? That depends. It depends on whatever it is. You see what I'm saying? But I'm tired of feeling like I have to please other people. Now, it's another thing mainly that's really been pissing me off. Not just, with being trans or whatever, or realizing that I was trans. And living this trans life as John or whatever, living my life, but for a few years now, that's something I've been realizing that's really been picking at me. It pisses me off when I'm in situations where I'm kind of forced, quote, forced by societal pressures to say certain words and try to be a people pleaser. Because people step on you when you do that shit. I've been stepped on my whole damn life and I'm sick of it. And fuck me, right? Because I'm sick of it. Fuck me, because I didn't say hello to you when I walk into a damn room. Even though I came in here to just get a calculator and walk out. Or when I came in here to just get a book or to sit down and put my earplugs in my ear. Fuck me, right? Because I don't say shit to you and I don't even fucking know you? Who are you to me? Well, they could be someone who saves your life someday. Well, fuck that scenario. Yeah, you could be. But at least, hell, it's not like I spit in your face. I didn't stab you. You are fine. You are just fine. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't look in your fucking direction. You are fine. I'm here doing what I have to do, and you aren't here getting yours. So why can't that be okay? Why do I have to please you? Why? And that's not like some, male mentality. No, that's just me. And it's been that way for a while. It's been that way for a little while. It's just, it's been in progress. But it's all tumbled down to how I am now, you see? And how I am now, I can't explain that shit to most people because they don't want to hear it. Like, oh, that's rude. Okay. Again, automatically putting their hand in my face and putting their hand in my face, putting the hand in the face to me and shoving me out. So I'm saying, okay, fine. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and I'm going about my way. In my head, I think, fuck you. I was just trying to say this, and this, but okay, you cool. You bad, I get it. I'm going about my way. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's all you have anyway. You have to let it go if certain people don't like you or don't want to fuck with you. And again, that's being the nice guy because people throw their hand in my face. And I'm generous enough to just take it and walk away. Instead of being, like a common nigga. What? You? Oh, okay, let me take my earrings off. Let me fight you. You know what I'm saying? Let me take off my rings. Let me take off my watch. I'm going to fight you now. I'm going to stab you. I'm going to spit on you. I'm going to call you names. I'm going to be in your face. No. I actually walk away from you, but yet, because I think the way I think about little quirky things, it's like I'm such an asshole. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just, that's that nice guy thing that I'm talking about. Like, people do certain shit to me and it's okay. But then when I feel a certain way when I do certain things and don't do certain things, like, again, don't even say hello to you. I don't say bless you when you sneeze, even though that has nothing to do with me anyway. You see what I'm saying? It's just a natural function. It's as natural as blinking. Come on, it's natural. It's as natural as it's a saliva that coats the tongue. It is natural. It is a natural function. What does that have to do with me or anyone else? Fuck. Shivering, it is a natural thing. Am I supposed to snap every single time you shiver? Am I supposed to, clap, with every footstep that you take? You know what I'm saying? Am I supposed to clap because you blink? No. So why the hell am I saying shit or acknowledging that you sneezed? Again, that's something that is with you. You did that. Maybe not on purpose. But again, it just also backs up the fact that that's a natural function. I'm just saying, it's just, Again, I feel like I'm just too much of a nice guy. And people, they feel like I should be a nice guy because, like I said, they put their hand in my face. And I'm such an asshole because I don't say hello to them or because I didn't sneeze, because I didn't say, like, bless you when they sneezed. But then, like, when people, again, when they put their hand in my face, I'm expected not to act a certain way. Majority of the time, I don't get ugly. I don't get rude. You know? But yeah, they can do the same. I don't do like the simplest, most bullshit, tiny, nitty gritty things that they quote that they want me to do. They want me to. Why the hell do you want me to? I don't know. But it's fucked up, and I'm not giving into your system. I'm not giving into it. Because that's not what I feel. That's not what I think. You know what I'm saying? And you can't try to make me seem like a dick. You know what I'm saying? Because of stupid shit. And it happening with this guy, and I'm not going to give in to you. Again, being a nice guy, I'm not going to give in to this. Being weak, submitting to you. I'm not going to do that. Fuck. I just had to be real. You know what I'm saying? Just got to be real.